What a deck!
Hello and welcome to What a Deck, where we play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe, and today we're looking at DDD TOOLBOX 2020 edition. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys, I'm not sure if I'm prepared for this episode. I mean, I tried. I've been practicing this for 2 weeks, just like I do with every other What a Deck, but DDDs are notoriously complicated, probably one of the most complex decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! And, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a complex deck, very fun. DDDs are actually probably one of my top 10 decks of all time. But I feel like you gotta devote yourself to it almost. You gotta spend a full month really just getting all the nuances of this deck. So if you're coming here for top tier DDD plays and combos, you're probably not going to get that here. Think of this more as an intro course, DDD 101. I know everything in here pretty well. We've got a fairly standard pure DDD build with a couple little techs and stuff in that. And we've got a wide variety, pretty much every DDD extra deck monster that you can fit. And I'm just going to be going over the basics. I'm going to be showing you how this thing plays, how it works. And if you're interested, you know, maybe you can go from there. Anyway, if you just want a deck profile, there's a link in the description to a separate, shorter video. There, I'll just go over everything in here and explain how it works. Otherwise, in this video, it's 10 duels against random opponents on YGOPro. I'll be testing this out, showing you some combos, and hopefully, we'll have a little fun. Alrighty, here we are, first duel versus Can, and we want to go first. This is a pretty negate-heavy deck. Not the best hand, unfortunately. We might be able to get this started. Like I said, this is a very complicated deck. You have a lot of moving pieces in here, and it really is kind of a tool bag almost, where it's less about having standard combos, because there's only really like 2 search cards in here, maybe 3, and more about doing the best with whatever you can get. So we've already got a tuner. So I think what we want to do is go ahead. You want to start with a fusion summon. Almost any time you can, you want to start with that. So what we're going to do, activate this. We're going to summon, let's see, we want to start out with Crystal Wing, but we don't have access to... Okay, no, we can do this. So we're going to use this, and we're going to send Ghost. So you can activate that fusion summon from your hand. Ghost's effect will send a card in the graveyard that you already have. It'll send another copy from the deck to the graveyard, which is good, because after first turn, you're not really going to be using this. So then you can banish this to special summon a DD from your hand. We're going to go ahead and special summon Copernicus. When Copernicus is summoned, you can send a card from the deck to the graveyard. This says when a DD is summoned, summon a DD out of the graveyard. So we're going to go that and that. We're going to summon back our tuner. And this is going to send our other tuner, Lamia, level 1. Ka-chung. And then what we're going to do... Yeah, we're going to have to do this. So we're going to start on Siegfried, because I just realized we can't actually make Crystal Wing. We'll make Siegfried, though. Ghost is not once per turn, by the way, so you can actually do this again, send another Lamia, get those out of your deck so you don't have to use it. And Lamia, you can discard a DD or a card on the field. I'm actually going to send a Dark Contract to summon it. Hey, how's it going? And then we're going to make the new guy, Gilgamesh. He completes your pendulum scales from the deck. Oh boy. So we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to go for maximum being able to do things. Yeah, we're just going to go for full scales. We're going to get one of those. And we're going to get Newton. This will give us 1 and 10, so we can just pendulum summon everybody. And we're going to pendulum summon everyone, just to get it out of our hand. Just because we can, why wouldn't we? And unfortunately, when you set the pendulum scales with Gilgamesh, it locks you into just DDs, so we can't make Apollousa this turn, but we've got multiple threats for him to worry about. We've got this negate, and we've got a graveyard negate. Not the best turn, but you don't really want to start with this guy. This guy, he's kind of a tech card. You only want to use him sometimes. You can banish 2 DD monsters from your graveyard to special summon him from your pendulum zone. So oftentimes, if you get Gilgamesh, you can get this. if you have like a level, like if I started with a level 8 and it was in the pendulum, or in the extra deck, you can get this, summon that out because it's a high. Okay, we're going to stop that because that's going to... Otherwise, he's going to get rid of something. This can just negate a spell trap once per turn. But yeah, if you put him in the scale, you can pendulum summon like this and get an 8 out. And then you can banish 2 to summon that. Ah, I see. How about no? And then fortunately we had the Called by the Grave to deal with the Lone Fire. So fortunately, I think this is going to work out for us. Yeah, he's not even going to activate the field spell because he knows that bad things are going to happen. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and make Apollousa for this turn. Yo, what's up? We're going to activate this, and I think this should be game because we can use this to search any DD. We're just going to get the highest attack one we have. And then because we've got our pendulum scales, we're just going to pendulum summon. Sorry, I have to go. Understandable. You lost anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But you one-shot me, so GG. Yeah, exactly. We got it. So it worked out this time. Yeah, and then when this is summoned, you could target a DDD monster in your graveyard and special summon it, which I think is just... that. Oh wait, that's the extra deck again. Yeah, just that. In general... there's 2 kinds of monsters in this deck. There's the 2Ds, the double Ds. Some people say this deck should be pronounced double D or triple D. I think that reminds me too much of Boobs and Ed, Edd and Eddy, respectively, so I'm just going to go with DD and DDD. But the 2Ds are like the littler monsters, and then the big like tribute monsters and all the extra deck monsters are the triple Ds. So, it can get a little confusing sometimes, where this is like, if you put it in the pendulum scale, you can summon any 2D monster, and the 3D monsters count as 2D monsters because they have 2Ds in them. But this effect when he's summoned is only for the triple D, so you can see why there's nuances that make this a little complex. But either way, it worked out this time. We're notching a win in our belt. Let's go ahead into the second duel. Alright, here we are, second duel versus Banzai. Is he a tree, or is he like... I believe a Banzai is like a suicide attack, kind of? I think. I could be mistaken. Comment in the comments if you know. Oh hey, we got that. Yeah, this is the card. You add a card at the moment to do the Master Rule 2020. The ones I call the 420 because they'll be out on April. And we're going second. Fortunately, this deck still has quite a bit of going second abilities in it. You can play through some amount of disruption depending on what kind of hand you get. This hand, not very good. We've got like 1 play starter. We can pendulum summon though. Oof. Okay. Ooh, but we started with this. Never mind. There goes our everything. Everything banished. Matching outfits. If they are the same type, okay. So he's just trying to... Okay, so he's playing like the Necroface. Necroface Mill? Since it's at 3 now. And this is a significantly worse hand. But I think we can still do it. We've got our Dark Contract. We can get our Fusion Summon. Do we even really want the Fusion Summon at this point? Yeah, I think we have to. Yeah, we kinda have to. So let's go with this. Let's go ahead. Activate this. We're going to make Genghis, and we're going to send this. Yeah. Actually, this might work out after all. So we're going to get Genghis. We're going to normal summon. And we're going to send DD Ghost. Where is it? Because it's level 2. And then that's going to send their last of our fusions, which is probably helping him, to be honest. You got a response? Respondy boy? A higgle giggle. Okay, so it looks like he's like on all spell traps, so We're just going to try to go for pure spell trap, negation, and destruction. We're going to get this. This searches a dark contract. And then again, when a monster is special summoned, Kepler can summon, or not Kepler, Genghis can summon something out of the graveyard. So we're going to get this out of the graveyard. Threatening Roar, alright, I can't attack this turn, that's fine. We're on a negation game. If I can just completely out-negate him for eternity, then we'll be fine. Yeah, so we're gonna go for Siegfried. There we go. I haven't normal summoned yet, but that's fine. And then, what else do I have that stops spell traps? That. But that requires a level 5 or higher monster, which I don't have at the moment. Oh, he just surrendered. Well, that's unfortunate. I find it odd that, like, this mill deck got tired of waiting on me. It's like, mill decks are notorious for basically stalling people out. I mean, he's playing stall cards. Either way, third duel ahoy. Alright, here we are, third duel versus Chris Miss, perhaps? Ooh, that's righteous. Everything in the deck is dark, by the way, so Allure of Darkness, very nice card. Almost everything's a hard once per turn, too, so if you get any doubles, that's clearly what you want to do for this. Okay, so we're going to activate Ragnarok, and he surrendered. You get that sometimes. People don't want to mess with the DDs. Well, we're not going to count that, because I didn't even activate a dang old card. Let's just go ahead and find a real third duel. Alright, here we are, the real third duel versus Oops. I did it again. I've played with your heart, got lost in the game. And again, anytime you start with a searcher, you're pretty good, because you can get to your things. We don't have a tuner, though. And we got 1 and 3 scales, so... calculating. I think we can only end on, like, Apollousa this turn, but we can be set up for next turn. I think that might... Well, this can get us to something. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to try this. We're just going to try to end on Apollousa this time. I think there might be something else I can do, but I can't think about it at the moment. So we're going to activate this. We started with our one of Orthos. This is another thing you activate off Gilgamesh because it's spell trap removal. We're going to Pendulum Summon DD Ghost. We're going to normal summon Necro Slime. We're going to make Halqifibrax. Necro Slime Confusion in the graveyard. Let's do that. Ghost will, of course, send the other Necro Slime from our deck to the graveyard, so it's out of our deck now. We're going to get... Lamia? Yeah, Lamia. And then we're going to... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and Fusion Summon. Yeah, we're just going to make this, and we're going to banish that. But of course, banishing Ghost is pretty much just like, oh, we'll put a banished card back, so there you go. And actually, we could end on Siegfried. I think Apollousa's probably the better play, so we're going to end on Apollousa. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And... yeah, we're good. We've got set up for next... This should be enough to hopefully stall him out, unless he's playing Kaijus or like a spell trap deck. Morphtronic. Well, fuck! He just had straight up monster removal. But how bad can Morphtronics really be? I might be in for a spot of bother. If they get lucky... because they've got a lot of, like, non-once per turn dicey things. Tribute 1, Morphtronic, destroy 1 card on the field. Yep, let's just go ahead. No more Selphons for you for the rest of this turn, which should severely limit his ability to do other plays. This is what he wants to do. They want to get this, because each one of these is just like a free special summon. Depending on what you dice roll. So let's see, Platinum Gadget, special summon 1 level 4, but he can't link summon with this turn. Remoten, you can target 1 Morphtronic in your graveyard, banish it, and add 1 from your deck to your hand. I should have turned my phone down. He has normal summoned this turn already, right? So I'm just gonna hit 2,000. Okay. Okay, that's righteous. Excelsior. Okay, let's see. And he surrendered. He surrendered before I could do. I'm doing so many things. It's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito, I suppose. Yeah, because I could have made a big fusion because I had a DD in the graveyard. I had access to a tuner. I had access to searching. I could pendulum summon. This thing can blow itself up. So I could blow this up. I could search a bigger pendulum scale, blow this up, and then pendulum summon out, and it's a level 4 tuner. Granted, locks you into fiend-type monsters, which is why you only play it at 1, even though it's a great level for a tuner. But still, you can make fiend-type. Everything's fiend-type, so... Or, not everything. All the DDs are fiend-type, so you can still use this to make, like, Siegfried and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure I would have been able to completely devastate his cookies. So we're gonna count that. That and the last one should count enough. Let's go ahead into the 4th duel. Ah, it's Satan! I've been wondering when he's gonna show up. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of a funny Satan joke, but all I can think about is that one anime guy who's like, Satan's pretty cool. Okay, thinking. We've got some pretty cool stuff here. But do I have the ability to special summon? Yes, I do, so... I'm gonna do this. We're gonna make this. Again, we're gonna try to make Crystal Wing. I need to show how to make Crystal Wing if possible. We're going to... Yeah, banish this. We're going to summon Thomas from our hand. And again, something was summoned, so we get this back. Hello. Then we can use these two and make DD Gust King Alexander. This is almost the same as High Genghis. Like, almost the same effect. So then we're going to activate this, because Thomas can blow up any card in the pendulum scale and summon a level 8 from the deck, which is Ragnarok. It's always going to be Ragnarok. Its effects are negated, but that's fine. Because a DD was summoned, this can summon the level 1 tuner back out of the graveyard. Hello. So then level 1 plus a level 7 synchro. There's your clear Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. And then, hey, we've got 2 level 8s. So let's go ahead and make Titanic Galaxy. What a surprise! What do we have in the graveyard? Just those? Okay, yeah, so we're good on that. So we've got a monster negate and a spell negate. That's a pretty good start. Plus we've got a tuner in the graveyard for next turn. And Satan surrendered! Satan could not play through a monster negate and a spell negate, as very few people can. I mean, meta decks, this is not... See, that's what I was saying, like... If you're playing in the meta, this is not a good board to end on if you're going up against, like, Orchist, or, like, Salamangrates, or even Spiral, even post-banless Spiral, I think could probably break this board. But against pretty much anything else, a lot of rogue decks, being able to put 2 different kinds of negate on board, and still have follow-up for next turn, because whatever I drew, I could, assuming it was a monster, I could get Lamia out, normal summon this, make Halqifibrax, and then that's a Link 3 of some kind. Probably a Link 4 if I'm lucky. So yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead into the 5th duel and see what else we can do. Here we are, the 5th duel versus my arch nemesis player. And we're winning the die roll quite a lot. Quite alarmingly a lot. Okay, we've got Allure of Darkness, so that could be anything. And we're gonna try to start with Crystal Wing. Oof. I think we need to go for that. Yeah. So, okay, in this case, we're going to activate this. Actually, we're not going to go for Crystal Wing. Can we make... We don't really have access to a tuner. Okay. Actually, no, this works. This works. Again, all combos start with Fusion. Fusion Hua. Activate, no, don't activate Ragnarok, actually. We're gonna do this a different way. So we're gonna discard that, get this guy out, we're going to banish Summon Ragnarok. This activates. Summon this. Hello. This activates. Summon this. Oh wait, why even bother that? Because once you could summon this by discarding a DD or a Dark Contract, but if you do, then it's banished when it leaves the field. So let me think about this. Yeah, you could end on this, and then they don't got you for whatchamacallit. Fuck, I can't think of the name. The Nibiru. That's why I'm making that's why I'm making Crystal Wing so much, is because Crystal Wing can negate the Nibiru. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Ghost, yes. Send another Lamia, please. Because we don't need a Lamia. And then just Lamia, send this, summon itself. 2, 3, 4. There's your Apollousa with your Siegfried. And a bonus grave negation. So this negates monster effects up to 3 times per turn, but it loses attack every time it does. I mean, I like to draw cards. I'm gonna save this for something that's, like, going to kill me. Because I can create a whole bunch of... I can just negate it, I can't negate and destroy. So, it's important to not negate stuff in the hand. Yeah, go ahead. So he's playing TGs. Basically, I'm just waiting for Trident Launcher. Once Trident Launcher comes out, then that's what I negate. Oh, Hyper Librarian even. 2 Hyper Librarians? The hyperest of librarians. Ah, I see. So, no drawing cards for you. And if you're going to destroy this anyway, I am going to banish... That's once per turn, so let's go ahead and banish the Warwolf. It's something. There we go. But he's still got access. I'm surprised. He did that without Trident Launcher, so now he can just make a level 10. I believe there's a 2900 beater. I forget its name, but DDs have it, or TGs have it. Yep, there it is. Blade Blaster. 3300, excuse me. Oh, and he's going for the Siegfried, alright. When Siegfried's destroyed, you gain 1,000 for every Dark Contract on your field. Mandatory effect. Okay, so set this. Blind Allure, show me potato salad. And this thing can, during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell trap card that targets this face-up card, you could send 1 card from your hand, and yeah. And I think it can also banish itself. So this is useless by itself, so we're gonna get rid of that. This, however, we can normal summon. And search us out something. Add a Dark Contract. Give me the contract. Let's see, I could search something else, but I think we just want to fusion summon, yeah. Because I know I have triple Ds in the graveyard. We just gotta hope that one of these isn't, Actually, okay, we're gonna go ahead and activate this first. Gonna activate this first, and I'm going to send a Necro Slime. And then we're gonna activate this over here just in case these are infinite impermanents. Because activating them there is gonna be sad day. And yeah, I believe... Let me double check this real quick. These are both once per turn. You can target one other, return it to the hand. Yeah, I think I want to go for Purple Armageddon. That's the more fun option. Purple Armageddon. Banish both of these. It's okay, we can get them back with Ghost. This guy's cool. This is, you could just target a card, destroy it, inflict damage equal to half its... Oh yeah, and I can negate that. Nay. Ba-boom. Oh, but he takes no damage because of... whatchamacallit. Okay, so we'll stay on that for now. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, this is, target a monster, destroy it, attack position monster, and inflict damage equal to half its attack. More importantly, almost, if a card battles, you can make its attack become its original attack, which is actually really useful for dealing with things like Boral Sword, especially because your Link, when it's destroyed by battle, summons this thing out of the deck automatically. A lot of people don't play this, but I really like to show off the, like, neat little techs and stuff you could do with things like this. What do we have in our extra deck? Alright. So, activate this. We're going to... This and the Thomas in the pendulum scale can add a monster from your extra deck to your hand once per turn. So hey, there we go. Normal summon Copernicus. Send Ghost. Ghost. I think I have a Lamia in the graveyard. Yeah, send another Lamia. I want to be stacked up. And then we're going to go ahead, because we don't have Cross Sheep, so we can't get rid of this, which is the only real downside to playing Cross Sheep. Or to not playing Cross Sheep. And then we're going to Fusion Summon. There can only be one. Rip Aroni, the San Francisco Treat. Okay, let me look at his graveyard. A lot of these have 0. A lot of these, yeah, let's try it. 300, you're out of here. 3,500, get punked. Okay. Struggling battle. Well, this is almost dead. Yeah, let's just get those two off there. Because now I can fusion summon whatever I want. And I took Beowulf out of here. I can't make Ixies or Synchros. I can only really make fusions. So... yeah, unfortunately, we're all Fiend type. Oh, I already tried to activate that and it didn't resolve, so... okay. We're good for now. So he searches something with this. Okay, ooh, Screw Serpent. I might be screwed a little bit. Dang old Floodgates. Yeah, there's another fusion called Beowulf. He does piercing, he's got 3,000, and during your standby phase, you can destroy all spell traps on the field. Very slow spell trap removal. Piercing, not exactly the most important. The extra deck space is pretty tight. So I ended up going with this instead. This is non-targeting removal. This you kind of need for some combos. This is a stepping stone that helps you get into Siegfried. So all the other fusions you kind of need. Alright, let's see what the hell he can do. Halqifibrax, no, he's making... You know what, we'll be back. I'm not here to show off TGs. Hopefully he can't get 7,000 damage on here in one turn. At least if he puts up a monster, I'll be able to attack over him. So, let's see what he does. He's just attacking with Warwolf, because I think his there can only be one is messing up with his ability to do stuff, because he's already got like a warrior on the field. No? You could have attacked for more damage. Why didn't you attack for more damage, Sonny? Johnny? What are you doing? Alright, so whatever he makes, I'm pretty sure I can get rid of it with this guy, the DDD Wave Oblivion King Caesar Ragnarok. Take 1,000. Ouch. Ouchie ouch. Let's go ahead. Let's get something back for now. Let's get this back. Okay. Okay, we're going to activate this. He's tagging out. Alright, but if you have Wonder Magician, it's too late, it misses the timing. And that misses the timing too. So yeah, at this point, yeah, let's get this. Banish that. Oh, I've got to use 2 DDDs. Yo, what's up? Fancy boot living. Okay, so I can attack. Yes. We'll return this to our hand. And equip. Which is the tuner? This is the tuner. Yes. 4,000. That's a lot of damage. I mean, that's a tuner too, so. But I think we're good. Even if he makes his biggest thing, he can't beat over 4,000, I don't think. Add 1 TG. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so yeah, again, combos, synchros, let's see what he can do. Turns out he can set a card, and not much else. Not a whole dang much else. Let's see. Once per turn, when an attack is declared, and I don't have anything else. Alright, so I can't. He has to have like 2 monsters. So I can't suck up that monster and then attack him directly. Struggling in battle. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that. 32,000, still a lot, but it's better than nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to activate. The contracts have this unique mechanic where every standby phase you take 1,000 for them. This one lets you fusion summon from your hand or graveyard every turn. This lets you search every turn. That early on DDDs, this used to be like a prime thing of like life points. Nowadays, usually you win the duel before these even come into effect. In fact, you've noticed I'll search once with this and then I'll just send it to the graveyard for Lamia. Because if you can just get off like 3 negations on the first turn, it doesn't really matter that you don't have like a follow-up. Because normally your opponent's not going to be able to take apart your board. Either way, we got 3 of these, and it's searchable with this. So I think we should be good. I don't know, when attack it's declared involving this card. So yeah, now he can beat over this. But he's not going to. He's just going to surrender. So there we go, the most hard-fought battle so far against fucking TGs. Mostly because there can be only 1 and 2 evenly matched. But we still did it, we did it. Let's go ahead to the halfway point. Hey, welcome to the halfway point. I noticed that you're liking the show. I noticed that you stayed for 40 minutes to get to this part. Clearly you're enjoying the show. Perhaps you'd like to support it? I don't really take out ads. I've turned down Raid Shadow Legends. So, you know, I've got to make money somehow, and I do that mostly through my Patreon. I'm funded by the fans. I prefer it that way. I don't really want to be selling you people stuff. In fact, I used to have ads turned off, but YouTube wouldn't push out my videos without ads on them. So I have them on. They're very minimal. It's mostly a Patreon thing. So if you're like that, if you want to keep that going, consider dropping me $1 over at Patreon. Like, even $1 a month really helps. It's just consistent revenue no matter what happens, even if it's just a tiny amount. I mean, if everyone who is subscribed to me gave me $1, shit, man, that's more money than I ever deserve. If 10% of you did, that would be amazing. And it's not just for my benefit, you get some cool rewards too. You may have noticed these DDD sleeves I made. They've got Gilgamesh on there. They've got the Ixie, the Fusion, the Synchro, and even the Pendulum. There's like a thing here. It looks kind of like ice cream, but it's meant to represent all the extra deck summoning types. And I made those myself. I thought they were pretty neat. And you can get the image if you join the Patreon at the $2 level. There are other rewards if you got higher, but honestly, $2, that's more than enough for me, man. So, you know, check that out if you're interested. Links down in the description. And if not, just enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks for watching. Maybe leave a like. subscribe if you're not. Alrighty then, here we are, the 6th duel versus Not-Jiske, or Not-Jiske. Hard to say, hard to leg, I don't know. And ooh, we lost the die roll for the first time. Even though it's a rock, paper, scissors, it's essentially a die roll. Your opponent's random. Okay, apply the duel rules. Both players have agreed. Oh, he's letting me go first. Well, isn't that friendly of him? Okay, let me think about this. Now you know how I feel. Let's go ahead and activate this. We've got no level 5 or higher, so I think this is what we want to do. Yeah. Get that. Ghost, yeah, send another one. Bada bingo. I see. Ooh, pardon me. Don't worry, I don't have the coronavirus. I've just been eating a bunch of salty peanuts. We'll activate both of these. Let's summon out this, yes. Let's add a Dark Contract from my deck to my hand, yes. Let's go for this. Bada bingo, bada bango. Django Unchained, even. Let's go ahead. We're going to make the needle fiber. I mean the Halqifibrax. The Halqifibrax! No, don't use it this time. I want to have one more slime in my graveyard. Yeah, let's go ahead for this. Let's normal summon. Bada bingo. Send one of those to the graveyard. Activate this. Grab me the Necro Slime. And then I think we should be good. Let's go ahead. Whoop. Summon out that. Make an Apollousa with those. And make a Siegfried with this. Yes. Use Ghost to send the other one of these. And then, like, we could make a fusion. In fact, let's go ahead, because we've got another one for next turn anyway. So let's go ahead and make Oracle King to Arc by banishing that. Let's put it over here. And they surrendered. A sad state of affairs, but not unexpected. Weird, though, because, you know, that Oracle King to Arc, all that does on its own is, let me see if I can bring it up here real quick. All this does on its own is any effect that would inflict damage to you makes you gain that many life points instead. It's got 2800 attack, pretty decent. It's a level 7, so again, it plus Lamia can make your Siegfried if I didn't already make it. But the point is, you've got that, so then next turn when the gates come around, during the standby phase, you gain 1000. If they happen to be playing a burn deck, this can be good. The most important, the reason I did it this time is because we had 2 Necro Slimes, so we would have had one next turn anyway. It's another thing they have to get over. If they don't, we gain life points. If they do, then we can use this with Necro Slime to create, like, High Genghis. And that'll open up a whole lot of other plays while putting a level 8. We haven't really gone into the Ixies this game. Maybe I could see more Ixies. I play some unusual ones. Either way, 6 duels a win. We're already doing really good. 6 duels undefeated so far. I don't think we're going to go undefeated. This deck can brick, and when it bricks hard. It also loses to, like, a lot of stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. Comment in the comments, what do you think we're going to go as we go into the 7th duel? The fighting 7th! Oh. Hi. What brings you here? 60 card deck, I see. Very interesting. I wonder what they could be playing. Do I get to go first again? I do not. Ooh, I'm in danger. I'm in actual danger. Oh shit. Right now I have... Well, the good thing is I have Kepler, and I already have a dark contract with the gate. So I can bait out the negate with the gate. I can bait it out with Kepler. A lot of times people will negate the searcher thinking you can't do other stuff. And then I'll like, if it goes through, then I get the fusion gate, which can help me further my plays, and if it doesn't go through, then I can search my swirl slime unmolested. That's an old fancy way. The word molest used to just mean bother. That's what it means in... I took Latin for several years, and molesti, I believe, just means, like, to bother someone, to annoy someone. I distinctly remember in the first chapter of the Latin book, there was something like... what was his name? They had to have known they were doing this, because they were like, Sextus puer es molesti, which means Sextus is a very annoying boy. But you put all those words together and it sounds kind of, okay, so we've just got the counter trap to contend with. Alright, he didn't do that. We got doubles of this, so we're sending it. Droll and Lockbird. Cannot be added, so I can't use this, I can't use that. Okay. That puts me in a spot of bother. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Actually, what we could do, activate this. Hollow. One spell trap on the field and one other DD or dark contract you just control. What's up, bro? How's it going? Having a good time? Are you being what you think you can be? In the US Army? Let's go ahead. Destroy this. And destroy that. I can't activate it anyway. So now that's gone. If I normal, yes. Normal summon. Hope that he doesn't have Ash Blossom. We're going to send Lamia. Lamia will summon out of the graveyard by discarding Swirl Slime. Unfortunately, I had to activate that to bait out the negation, so... Gilgamesh not going to be the best. And I've already used this, so this will be banished. And that won't go to the graveyard. Okay, I've made more mistakes than I realized. I think I could still do this, because I haven't normal summoned yet, have I? I don't think I have. Let's go ahead with this. I have normal summoned. And this is a scale 3. This is a scale 10. Okay. Desperate times call for desperate measures. What's up, homie? Apollousa in the morning. Apollousa in the afternight. Send another swirl slime. This is what I was saying. I think I was saying earlier in the deck, or earlier when we were playing this, that like, a lot of times this deck is about finding ways to solve whatever problems you happen to be dealing with. What can I make? Yeah, let's go ahead and make something now, because again, it'll give us an extra thing. Yeah. We'll get this on board. Okay, and he surrendered once again. Very interesting. You'd think Orcust have more. Why are people afraid of D'Arc? This is not able to negate stuff. It's just a 2100 beater. And again, most of the reason why I was activating this, we have another slime, we banish the ghost, we can put Lamia back into the graveyard. So we have Lamia next turn. Actually, I could have discarded Lamia and made Siegfried next turn, but I can't use it again this turn because it's a hard once per turn. Either way, another win! The fight in 7th wasn't all that fightin'. I guess maybe he just didn't think he could get past the Apollousa. Apollousa's pretty brutal. I would not be surprised if this got banned in the future. I don't know, I remember saying the same thing about, like, Boral Load, and now that seems almost silly, because even though it's, like, removal that almost no one can get around, it's enough of an investment to make, and there are ways to get around it. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, let's go into the 8th duel. Alright, here we are. 8th duel, the Ocho versus Despestiloco? Depestilocchio. Interesting name. Sounds like some sort of weird version of Pinocchio. And we're not going first, I don't think. Am I? I am going first. We have a kind of difficult hand. 2 of these not necessarily good. So we're gonna have to go for, we're gonna do something a little unusual, a little unorthodox, if you will. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna activate this. And we're gonna make High Genghis. High Genghis can negate spells on your turn. Nosa. Sirio. No hablos español. Duelo. And then the neat thing about this is this activates even when you normal summon. Normal summon a monster, get the effect. Summon out this. Yo, what's up? And then I think we did this. Yeah, we're just gonna make Titanic Galaxy. And sit on Lamia. And set 2. And hope he has a graveyard deck, because this is not once per turn. Any puero, not nub. Okay. Ah, I see. So he's playing DDD as well. But I mean, I could absorb your dark contract of ye gate. Alright, so there's his High Genghis. And then he's going straight into Gilgamesh, which means he probably has some good stuff on his hand. Let's see. That's his graveyard. Alright, let's see what he does. If he can get 2 level 8s on board, I might be screwed. Ah, he is playing Newton. I see, when I was playing this on stream, a lot of people seemed fuck. Wait, no, if I get rid of both his DDs... There we go. Then he can't make the big boys, which is what he wants to do. Fortunately, I know his deck. Alright. Yeah, go ahead. You think I care? I don't care. I care very little. Let's see, and yeah, let's go ahead. The only other thing I could think of him to do would be to activate, to add a Ragnarok, and then try to banish this, but he has the Ragnarok in the graveyard that I can banish to prevent the effect, so he'll just tribute off Gilgamesh, and then I won't have to worry about him summoning anything out of the extra deck. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going for. Ah, special summon it. Except, you banished my Swirl Slime, so yours is negated as well. A sad state of affairs. Nay. Someone will have to translate what he said. I assume he was mocking my ability to play. He didn't know that I started with 2 Called by the Grave. Which is something that, yeah. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and detach this one. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's negated on my turn, too. We all have the same stuff. That's not gonna... You already banished one! That doesn't stop the effect! You magnificent bastard! He could get out a 2500, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and let him do that. I don't mind taking 17. I need to find some way to get rid of this. And that is, like, probably one of the worst things I could draw right now. Let's see here. The only non-targeting removal I have... I need to make Apollousa somehow. What do I... Okay, I have that. So, let's go ahead. I'm going to activate this. We're going to get... Necro. We're going to 1-for-1 the Necro. We're going to get this, because I can search things. And why not search things? Add a dark contract. Yee. Wait, what's in my graveyard? I gotta make sure I'm not... Okay, it's just those two, so if I do that, then I'll have a bad time. Yeah, but I kind of need to. Okay, so... I'm gonna use this. Get rid of that. Hello. We're going to summon Needle Fiber, which I know is not actually Needle Fiber. We're going to get Ghost. We're going to realize we fucked up. Yeah, because then I have to use those. Okay. But then Ghost will bring back... Oh. Damn it, I'm such an idiot. Just send another contract, why don't you? So I can make Apollousa. That's kind of what I need to do. But if I do, then he won't be able to... Okay. Yep, okay, I just fucked up. I fucked up a lot! A sad state of affairs. I'm sure people in the comments will tell me what I could have done. Okay, now I nom nom that. Give me! I want to devour your soul! Oh wait, if I just redirected his Gilgamesh, that would have been fine. Because it's... is destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster. Okay, so yeah, I could have won easily before that. I'm just dumb. I always, for some reason, I thought, like, if I redirected it to me, he would still get the effect, but no, he attacked. I have to attack him for it to work. So I've got to hope this isn't Contract with the Witch. I don't even play that one, but some people do. Hey, 1,000, just what I needed. Let's see. Get discard this, card 1, target 1, Dark Contract. Yes, please. Give me. I want a Dark Contract. Give me this. Because I already have... No, I don't. I have this in the grave. Okay. We're good. Normal summon. Send to the graveyard. Where's he at? Necro Slime? Necro Slime. Activate Necro Slime. You're not what I needed? I thought I could do this with a triple D and make something. Alright. Did I? Oh, I already have it. Okay, I'm dumb. Yeah, okay. Put this back. Fusion summon this boy. Graveyard and graveyard. Summon, why not? Is that the end of the game? I believe that's the end of the game. Just in case... Okay, it's the end of the game. We did it. I messed up, but it still worked out. Yeah, I was gonna say, just in case this is Mirror Force or something, I was gonna make a Gilgamesh, and then get my scales, so then even if he blows everything up, I can, like... Oh no, I couldn't pendulum summon this. I could pendulum summon these two back, and have a defense wall. Because I'd have... No, I could pendulum summon one of them. Whichever one. Either way, it worked out, and we got to make Purplish Armageddon, which was exactly needed for this situation. I still haven't Ixie summoned anything, but we've got 8 wins in a row. It's looking pretty good. If we didn't win the other 2, I'd still be happy with this deck, but let's try to win the other 2 as we go into the 9th duel. What the hell does all that mean? I assume it's not good. It appeared as soon as I, went to the new duel, because that's how YGOPro works sometimes. Someone will have to translate all that. If you can. If you can and not get censored. Alright, here we are, the 9th duel versus the Authority. I fought the law and the law won. Wait, no. Oh, wait, no. Ooh, this is bad. Got the one of Monster Reborn. I remember someone was like, don't you summon from the graveyard enough? Like, but it's good to have the bonus summon from the grave in case I need it. Well, isn't this shit? Oh, yeah, let's do that. I think we could still make... a Crystal Wing with this. We could try. Let's go ahead. Activate, yeah. Summon out Genghis, what do you know? Summon out Genghis, he's not a hoe. Activate, summon Lamia. Hey. And Genghis will be like, hey, neat. Why not? Summon out Crystal Wing. Crystal Wing Shokan. Every day. Now we go here. And Crystal Wing. And hope he has a monster-related deck, because if not, we might be a little screwed. Which is like being screwed. And we've got a 200 defense slime, just in case. Just in case he needs to... Watch, this is gonna be... Chaos Max Dragon Turbo. With some sort of equip card. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Well, you can crash into me unless you've got some way to make big bunguses, you know what I'm saying? Because he's unaffected by monsters whose original attack is 3,000 or less, but my original attack is 3,000. Or more, even. You could send 1 cubic from your deck to your graveyard if a monster was sent. Well, this is... Yeah, I'm just gonna negate that. Because that'll stop him from getting more stuff, and now I'm bigger than him. Now I'm lower than him. Is this what it feels like to burn? You should have done that first, because now I got a cubic. No, I don't have a cubic counter. 6,000. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. I've got some things in stoy. Now I've got a cubic counter. Alright. Ouch. Okay, so I'm not dead. I am close to dead. If he's got some sort of traps, I haven't read any of the new cubic stuff. So I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to leg. I've taken damage at an alarming rate. We're gonna set this. Blind Allure. Here we go! I don't really want to take... Well, what's in my graveyard? Nothing, nothing. What do I need to get rid of this? Pretty much. No. Let me see. I pretty much need this, so I need to find a way to fusion summon, which means... Yeah. Okay. Banish that. And then we're going to activate this. Search. I need a... I need this. We're going to put it in defense mode. Add 1 dark contract. Yes, please. I don't have the thing that lets me not get burned. That's sad. So this is going to be a close one. Okay. Activate hope to all hope that this is not infinite impermanence. Okay. And then that. Oh, I've got enough in the graveyard. Yeah, let's get these two. What's up, bro? Please die. Cubic Omen. Welp, I've risked all and lost then. Wait. Can I summon this back? I'll take 3,000, but I think I could do it. What? This turn... Okay. Each time it destroys a monster by battle. So I can do... Oh, this is a pendulum. It goes to the pendulum scale. I'm dumb. I thought this would go to the graveyard and then I could summon it back. And then, yep. Touche! What finally beats the cubics? The DDDs? The cubics. 6,000, just negating all my dudes. Too much damage at once. Ripperoni, the San Fernando treat. Alright, 10th duel. Rock hard in the yard. Can we at least go 9 and 10? 9 out of 10 would be pretty nice, or 9 and 1. That would still be better than like 90% of what a deck, so that would be cool. We start with our searcher. We aren't going first. We're going up against Adamantia. I'm going to assume, show me Adamantia. It's looking like it. So depending on how many negates they get. I played this last turn. Kind of a slot machine, so we'll see. Is this my exact build? It looks very similar so far. It looks like everything that I'm doing. Or everything that I did. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll be back when they're done doing combos, and I'll let you know what they all have. Welp, I think I'm pretty much done for. He's got Nibiru in hand. He's got negate the normal summon. He's got negate a spell trap. He can summon out the green at any point. And then banish something from my graveyard. And yeah, even if I manage to break all this, I'm not sure. I think the only thing I could do is somehow try to make a rank 8. If that was even possible. But I don't think it is. Like, I could pendulum, I've got a 10 and a 6, but that's not enough. As soon as I normal summon, he's just going to negate it. Yeah, so that's it. Sometimes that's the way. You got 2 go first decks, they can both build like 6 negates. Who wins? He wins. A sad state of affairs. Yeah, not hard once per turn either, so if he wants to, he could just bring this back. If and he really wants to. No, he's bringing the green back. So yeah, I could discard something and get Lamia on board, and then he could just banish Lamia. Activate. Summon self. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to... Either way, I've lost, unfortunately, but at least I lost... Yeah, the Solemn Strike. Yes, I will use Ghost's effect. We'll do this. Yeah, this seems to be almost exactly my build, except for he added in Nibiru, and I saw a Block Dragon as he was excavating. But still, granted, my build isn't exactly like anything super special. It was mostly just like a pure Adamastia build with the Koki Miru stuff added in. Banishing that? Alright. Weird. But yeah, I've clearly lost. Let's just go ahead to the end screen. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. DDD Toolbox 2020 edition. We went 8-2, not bad at all. A little bit better than I was expecting from this. Unfortunately, we didn't get to show everything off. I don't think anyone activated Gilgamesh once, which is a pity because summoning things out of the extra deck with him is really fun, especially when you drop like bright Armageddon or purplish Armageddon on people who aren't expecting it. We didn't really make much of our Ixies. I would have really liked to show either of these two. Dawn King Kali Yuga has a non-activating effect that just negates everything on the field, and he can Heavy Storm once per turn. And he can recover your Contra. He's really, really good. And unfortunately, the few times we would have liked to summon him, didn't really have the ability to summon him. But hopefully you still saw something you liked. Hopefully you still enjoyed this time. I don't know, maybe I'll get some replays out? I don't know. I don't know if replays are really all that good when I'm not playing the, like, optimal version of the deck. Let me know down in the comments. Either way, next time I think I'm going to be looking at some Gladiator Beast. Should be exciting. So until then, good luck, and have fun. Damn, son, welcome to the end of the video. This is where I take a moment to thank all the patrons who made the show possible, but especially the high-tier patrons, who are essentially all co-CEOs for the business that is Hardleg Gaming. They are Davon Crushing, Nightfang, 01503, Chris W, Muntry, Austin Glover, Kiervan, Daniel Frowsing, J3 Puffin, Buster Blader, Matt, Lucas Geardis, Brian Bruns, Antonio Simonelli, Quintingent, Dancing Joker, Mr. Eiffel, Emperor Lelouch, and Diotic. It's thanks to kings like them that I can make dang good content like this. If you'd like to join them and be listed off at the end of each video, the Patreon link is on the screen and down in the description. This episode's official question of the day is, how complicated do you like your archetypes? Are you a simple duelist, or do you like complex decks like DDD? Leave your comments in the comments below, and until next time, stay frosty.